Hey, what's up? Serpentine19 here, taking a look at the multiplayer soccer or football game, depending on where you're from, called FIFA World. Essentially a port of FIFA 13, FIFA World lets you play online in multiple modes as well as single player modes, all for free. The main gameplay in FIFA World is solid and is what you'd generally expect from a FIFA title. It takes some strategy and tactics to get goals and prevent the other team from scoring. The game does come apart a bit once you notice where you have to be in front of the goals to actually score a goal, and the fact that most good players will have extremely high level goalkeepers to prevent you from scoring at all. The controls can be a bit wonky at times, passing in directions you never intended, or the player just having an incredibly slow turn rate. The game also handles lag in one of the most annoying ways possible by stuttering all over the place as if the game was running at 5 frames per second, and just ends in frustration. I'd rather not play the game than have to play like that. The graphics in the game aren't fantastic, lacking a bit of detail in the character models, however it could be because of the amount of players they actually have to produce. The crowd is a pretty big problem, with all the sprites moving in unison, and some of the camera shots show just how 2D they are. The replay camera itself has a couple of problems, not following the ball properly and instead just focusing on in the middle of the field. Lastly, the player images, while in the squad edit screen, can take some time to load if they load at all, but can be fixed by just reloading into the squad manager. The sound in the game is mostly fine, creating the stadium atmosphere. However, there are some places where it breaks. For instance, the sound of the crowd clipping and just creating a continuous tiny whine happens on some occurrences. The commentary is great during the game, however the fact that you have to sit through the same lines of dialogue at the start and at the end of every game gets old real fast. Some of the features in the game are great, but some are just poorly worked in as a way to create more depth in the game. Contracts are not fun, and are seemingly shoehorned in. To increase a player's contract takes way too long with multiple menus and loading phases. With such a limited inventory space for consumable items, which includes skill boosts and healing cards, it just ends up being filled with pages of contract cards. As for the menus, sometimes things will load fast, other times it'll take far too long to even get into a game. FIFA World does have a good amount of modes for both official FIFA teams and your custom made team in single player and multiplayer modes, and the player market, while not the best implementation of a market, is still a good way to get the players you want. FIFA World has a ton of replayability, and the terrible contract system can be avoided by playing with the pre-constructed teams. Single player modes can be somewhat easy, so if you're looking for a challenge, it's better to actually play online. The season system could have been better, but works fine in its current state to keep you wanting to play more to get to the higher ranks. The game can be played entirely free to play, and the player packs can be unlocked in fair intervals. FIFA World is a great game for soccer fans everywhere, and provides an incredible player list to choose from. Contracts are one of the dumbest things I've seen implemented, but I can look past it for the otherwise great gameplay. FIFA World is currently in open beta with no official release date as of yet. It's available to play on PC, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. That's been my player preview, and I'll see you guys next time.